When you become blind, your world becomes smaller, and it's very frightening at first. But if you get on and do what you can, things get easier as you go along.
You talk to anyone who loses their sight. If you break your leg, they know 3 trips to the hospital, your leg's mended. 3 trips to the hospital and your eyes are never mended. So it's something you've got to learn to live with.
My name's Hannah, I'm a product designer. I don't think there's enough inclusive design in the world. Inclusive design is designed for people of all ages and abilities, including those who are visually impaired. This is what led me to create Bandit. Bandits are a set of tactile bands which are brightly coloured to use around different household products. I worked with various different people who are visually impaired to refine this idea so that it's something that is actually helpful for them in living more independent lives.
I think the Bandits could be used for almost anything really.
They're not too small, because if they're small, they're difficult for somebody visually impaired to handle.
But the time it takes to do oven cleaner in Braille, all you have to do is just slip one of these on.
Medicine boxes, the remote control for the television, hand cream jars or anything like that.
But you know, I could see there's 5 things in the kitchen I could use these for, there's 5 things in the bathroom I could use them for. If you take it down to the very, very basics, it means that in the cupboard you can tell the difference between a tin of baked beans and a tin of tomatoes. It's those very simple things. If you're looking for the difference between tomatoes and sardines, that's easy because the tins are completely different shape. But where you have things that are the same shape, you don't know which is which.
All right, I mean, some people will look at it and say initially, well, how can a blind person do that? They don't know if that's beans or that, but if they get their care with them and they learn that beans are round, then they've got the independence when they're there on their own to do beans on toast.
The patterns will help anybody, there's no question about it.
This is a raised, sort of roundy raised shape.
Feeling them, then you've got your answer quickly.
On the front there is a line that goes down. That is a very, very simple idea, right? You find it with your finger, you spray it. You know where you're actually spraying it.
The colour will help as well. People with MD, for them they would be able to see different colours. You might get client glaucoma where it's difficult to make out things, but they can make out the colours.
And there's one red and one orange there, but I can't tell them. This is a yellow one, I can see that very good. And the last one is blue.
And little things like this, just little things that can make your life so much different. You feel you've got the range of your life a little bit, because you feel when you lose your sight, you've lost control.
We need your support and partnership to make this product from a concept into a reality. Thanks for watching.